Well, in this video, I'm going to do an experiment. I'd like to play for you a rhythm at 8 beats per second, and then I'd like to vary that tempo in another one and see what you think about the difference between those. In a video I did recently, I changed the rhythm. I took a traditional shamanic rhythm, which is a really repetitive 4 beat per second pulse. It sounds like this. And then I played a variable rhythm at that same tempo that sounded like this. And then I asked people what they preferred. And about 50% of the people preferred the straight ahead shamanic rhythm, no variability. It made them feel centered. It made them feel calm. It made them feel safe. They were able to settle into a real comfortable place. Other people liked that variability because it engaged them a little bit. They still got into a nice place, but they preferred that variability. That's the way I am. Because I have ADHD, need some novelty. I need some changes in order to stay engaged. After a couple minutes of that steady pulse, I get lost, I get uncomfortable, I get squirrely, and it doesn't work as well for me. In this video, we're going to take the tempo and we're going to change that rather than changing the rhythm. I'm going to play at 8 beats per second because I want you in a neurologically calm state, an externally directed state. This is the low end of the alpha state, right at the transition between theta and alpha. This is a receptive state where we're responsive to the world, but we're not reactive to the world. Our normal wakeful state is beta, which is around 12 to 30 hertz. That's more of a chaotic state where response to the stimulus around us. This is an externally directed yet calm state. I'm going to be playing a 3-3-2 rhythm. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1. If you're counting this in a traditional musical format as 16th notes, it's 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a 1. If you're playing in a 16th notes, the quarter note pulse is 120 beats per minute for 8 beats per second. So I'm going to be going the first time through at 8 beats per second. The second time through, I'm going to go from about 8 down to about 7.5 up to about 8.5. Musically, that would be 120 beats per minute down to about 116 and up as high as 124 beats per minute, in case you're doing the math on these things. So I'm going to play a little bit. I'd like to know what you think, which one you prefer and why. Is the first one with the steady tempo more calming for you? Do you feel agitated by the variable tempo? Do you feel more settled by it? Do you feel more focused by it? So here we go. 8 beats per second, straight ahead, 3-3-2 rhythm. I'm just going to improvise around it. Try to keep that pulse similar musically, but not to make it so repetitive that it gets annoying. So here we go, 8 beats per second. Okay, now here's the variable tempo. definitely let me know down below which one you prefer. Do you like that steady pulse without changing the tempo? Or does going a little bit faster and a little bit slower feel better for you? And if it does, what are you feeling when it goes slower? What are you feeling when it goes faster? If you haven't checked out the video where I changed the rhythm itself, check out the link below. It's basically a shamanic rhythm with a variable rhythm around that, just to show you the difference in how that works. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.